Hidden in the mountains of Huizhou, Guangdong, lies a place of deep spiritual resonance, Huanglong Ancient Taoist Temple. Built during the Eastern Jin dynasty in the year 326, this temple stands as one of the earliest Taoist sites in southern China. Surrounded by dense forests and flowing streams, it sits quietly in the embrace of Luofu Mountain, one of China's sacred Taoist peaks. Above the temple gate, 3 characters read, Dao Fa Zi Ran, the way follows nature. This simple phrase captures the heart of Taoist philosophy: to live in harmony with the natural world, to flow with its rhythms, not against them. In this journey, we reconnect with the ancient wisdom of Tao. For us at Ancient China, this visit is more than cultural exploration. It's a step toward giving back. Every month, 5% of our revenue will be donated to support the restoration of Taoist temples, traditional schools, and sacred cultural spaces like this one. Huanglong Temple is not just a historical site. It holds stories of spiritual seekers, alchemists, and poets. Today, we honor that legacy with a small but heartfelt contribution. Here in front of the main gate, we take a symbolic step. A 100 yuan note, placed inside an ancient China envelope, represents not just money, but intent to preserve culture, to share wisdom, to spark connection. With sincerity in our steps, we walk into the hall and approach the charity box. This donation may be small, but the gesture is filled with gratitude for the teachings of the past and for the communities who keep them alive today. Exiting through the rear gate of the front hall, a stunning alignment reveals itself. The Sanqing Hall, the Hall of the Three Masters, and the temple's front gate all perfectly set along a central axis. On either side, Miaoguan Pavilion and Yuanguan Pavilion face one another in silent balance. Behind the temple, Lone Green Peak forms a wall of emerald trees. To the east, Dashilu Peak rises high into the southern sky. On the rear wall of the Guardian Hall, a vivid ceramic mural of 2 dragons playing with a pearl captures the mystical energy of this sacred place. Inside the Hall of the Three Masters, 3 great Taoist figures are enshrined. Lu Chunyang, also known as Lu Dongbin, is one of the 8 immortals, famed for his swordsmanship, poetry, and deep spiritual insight. He is a symbol of transcendence through personal cultivation. Wang Chongyang, founder of the Quanzhen, means complete perfection, a school of Taoism that emphasized moral discipline and inner alchemy. Chu Chuji, Wang's most famous disciple, journeyed as far as Mongolia to spread the Tao, even meeting Genghis Khan himself. On either side of the hall, you'll also find statues of Dumu Yuanjun, the celestial mother of the Big Dipper, and Huang Yiren, a local immortal said to have achieved the Tao right here on Mount Luofu. Leaving the Hall of the Three Masters behind, we follow a quiet stone path up the slope. Soon the Sanqing Hall comes into view, majestic and radiant, its golden roof shimmering beneath the sky. This is the spiritual heart of the temple, dedicated to the 3 pure ones, the highest deities in the Taoist cosmos. Above the grand entrance, a poetic couplet proclaims, "The bluebird delivers heaven's sacred words. The Tao flourishes, its wisdom echoing through the cosmos. The yellow dragon brings harmony across the 9 realms. Pure traditions bloom, embraced by all." Inside, seated at the center of the altar, is Yuanxi Tianzun, the Lord of Primordial Beginning, symbol of the Tao in its original, formless state. To his right, Lingbao Tianzun, representing the emergence of duality from the void. And to his left, Dao De Tianzun, or Laozi himself, embodying the balance of yin and yang in the living world. In this hall, heaven and earth seem to meet, ancient wisdom still lingering in every incense trail. At the temple's edge, we find a stone inscribed with 4 characters. Hua Mu Cheng Shun, flowers and trees bloom into spring. A quiet reminder that nature is both teacher and mirror. Finally, we pay tribute to Ge Hong, a Taoist sage, physician, and visionary of the 3rd century. In his classic work, Zhou Hou Bei Ji Feng, Emergency Prescriptions Kept Up One's Sleeve, Ge Hong recorded herbal treatments for fevers, infections, and even hard swellings we now associate with tumors. He emphasized early intervention, herbal detoxification, and even primitive forms of surgical removal, centuries before modern oncology existed. Over 1,600 years later, another Chinese scientist, Tu Youyou, would follow a similar path, mining ancient texts to discover artemisinin, a compound that won her the Nobel Prize in Medicine for its effectiveness against malaria. Her inspiration? Ge Hong's very writings. In this sacred place, his spirit lives on, not just in the stone and incense, but in every doctor, every healer who still looks to nature for answers. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Huanglong Ancient Temple. May the wisdom of the Tao flow with you wherever you go. See you next time.